What's good? You tuned into Hashing It Out with Hatchicist. So this episode here gonna be a little rough draft. You know, it's the first episode, and I really don't know what I want to talk about, but I know I want to talk about something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want to talk about some important shit. I want to talk about some funny shit. I want to talk about some drama, some of everything shit. I can't really specifically say exactly everything I'm gonna talk about, but you know, for the most part, I'm gonna talk about everything, every little thing. Maybe do some celebrities talk. You know, talk about like what what happened with Drake or something, or what happened with like Kevin Gates, you know, or Lil Yachty or whatever, you know. Might talk about that sometime, but I don't know. I really don't want to be that kind of podcaster. You know what I mean? I kind of want to just go over like, you know, old stories from the hood, and you know what I'm saying, like just some real life type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too crossed up into the celebrity world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm not gonna shy away from that shit. You know me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't know me, then I'm saying that's something that I ain't trying to really do. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, if I feel like it, you know, I make the damn script, nigga. I write the motherfucker, nigga. I write this hoe. But yeah, for the most part, it's gonna be kind of abstract, kind of like all over the place a little bit, you know, just kind of seeing where I really want to be at, you know. Trying to drop every single week, you know. Right now, seems like I got everything planned out for it correctly, you know. I forgot my actual notebook with all my stuff in it that I wanted to talk about on this introduction, but hey, like, you know, I kind of got a vague idea of kind of what I been wanting to talk about, but you know, on my next episode, I will have that notebook with me. But anyway, on another side part, I want to do interviews here and there, like, you know, talk to one of my homies from back in the day, see what he talking about, or she, whatever, or whoever wants to come through and just hatch it out with your boy. Hatching It Out with Hatchicist, starring Hatchicist. But yeah, so I already got like 2 people who said they already down for it. You know, just gotta talk to my other homies. I'm already like 95% sure the people that I'm trying to get on here will be willing to get on here. You know, they helped me out in the past. We helped each other out. We grew together. So why can't we grow even more? Yay! But so anyway, to get into like a little story and shit, I'm gonna go over like the first time I kind of like went over or noticed racism, you know, in school and just in general. So story time, niggas. All right, here we go. So I think it had to be like at the 4th or the 3rd grade. I don't know. I feel like it might have been more of the 3rd, or it could have been the 2nd. So either 2nd or 4th, either one of those grades. You know what? I'm just gonna say it was the 2nd grade. Yeah, 'cause I think it was like right before the time you make that transition from primary to elementary. So yeah. Anyway, I was put in speech therapy because I guess my speech wasn't like all the way correct. But now your boy got it. Your boy does public speaking, so he good now. But anywho, I was in speech therapy, and you know, I was hanging out with the teacher's son. Okay, like let me clarify. Okay, so speech therapy was taught by the special education teacher, Miss Radcliffe. I can't remember what her name was, but yeah, I mean her first name though. But yeah, her name was Miss Radcliffe, and she had a son named Koye. Koye was cool as fuck. Honestly, even to this day, we still pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like the last time I hung out was like 2 years ago when I stayed in this Town. But yeah, So I was like hanging out in their class, in the special education classroom and stuff. And then there was like this other little kid. There was like, you know, a couple of kids there who was just chilling they didn't want to go to recess and stuff. So they were just chilling in the classroom. And there was this one white kid, this one little like quiet white kid. And like I was doing something. I think I was just like sitting waiting for the teacher to come back or whatever. And this white kid, his name was Steven, and I can't remember his last name. Steven or Stefan? I like to say it was Stefan. Okay, yeah. So Stefan comes up to me, and I think I might have like one of those little spinning watches way back in the day. You know, the one that you spin. It's like a rim, but it's on a freaking watch. It's like a watch rim thing. I don't know. It was freaking ridiculous. But anyway, he see me like with it on. I'm like looking at the time and whatnot. And homie just comes up to me and say, that right there, my grandpa called that a nigger watch. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, it that first time, like when I heard him say that, like I know like my mom and them told me like that, nigga and nigger were like bad words and shit like that, And like that you ain't supposed to say that in like the class, like, out and about or whatever, and like public settings or whatever. So I'm hearing him say that. I'm like, what the, like, it didn't really register me right away. So I kind of like shrugged it off a little bit, and like, when we started talking about the watch, he was like, yeah, man. And he was like, all like, yeah, man, it looks good. It's a nice little watch, Like, does it tell time? It's like, yeah, like the watch. If you remember those stupid spinner watches, like it was like the rim, it just spins on top, and you can't really see the time until you pop it open. So it was like that right there. But anyway, homie was just like, just looking. He was like, yeah, my granddad like says that's the watch for black people, for your kind, the niggers. And I was like he said it again. I was like, oh, at least to my memory, I can't remember it like 100% fully, but I remember that being like the first time that someone like said that to me, like a white person, I mean, I'm pretty sure like in the hood, other people say it and stuff like that, said it to me, I grew up in like a hood, you know what I'm saying, like the country hood, you know what I'm saying, like we had everything on the block. We had the dope man was in one, the dope man, the snack lady, and the bootleg man was all in the same house, so yeah, right next door. Got another story for that. But anyway, yeah, that happened right there. Homie was just all like nigger watch, blah, blah, blah. I was like, all right, whatever, fuck it. So anyway, I go off, and I remember like hanging out with my buddy Okoye. Now Okoye was, again, the teacher's son. So anyway, I'm talking to him, and I said like, he was like, oh yeah, let me wear that watch. And I was like, yeah, man, here you go, bro. And I just like, just hand it off to him, and like, oh yeah, Steven said like, he said like these watches on for us, like nigger watches and stuff. And he was like, nigger watches? And he was like, that's what he said. He asked me like, that's what he said? Like, yeah, that's what he said. He said they're nigger watches. And like Corey was like, okay. And then his mom came back in the room. I remember he just went over there where his mom was at, and he was like talking to her. And then I remember like she had like a disgusted look on her face, and she like came over to me and she was like, Chris, what did Stefan say to you? I was like, oh yeah, he said something about like my watch. I was like, what did he say? He said it was a nigger watch. And I was like, and she was like that's that what he said, baby? That's what he said? That's what he really said? Like, yeah, that's what he really said. And so I remember this, like she went over there, got him out the class, like pulled him aside, like not like all aggressively and stuff, but just kind of like, with a little force, like, did you say like this to one of my students in here? Okay, now Miss Radcliffe is black, okay, so let's say that Miss Radcliffe is black, and she wasn't finna deal with no white person in her classroom, saying nigga and stuff like that. She wasn't dealing with anybody saying that kind of stuff in the classroom. Hell, we would have said it. I mean, there was another kid who was like just saying like nigga, and like she like eventually like threw him in the office or whatever, So anyway, long story short, homie got pulled out of the classroom, and I'm pretty sure I did not see him again until like high school. Yeah, cause that's why that's what I remember him. Cause at first I was like, "Hey man, what's up? Like, what's your name, bro?" He's like, "I'm Stefan. You don't remember me, bro?" And like, I was like, "No, I don't remember you." It's like, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, we was in Miss Radcliffe class. Like, I was the one who say like, with the watch and stuff." I said, "The watch, the watch." Oh, okay. But by that time, he was kind of like conscious of what he said, so he wasn't trying to say that no more. So, you know what I'm saying? I remember that right there. And he apologized for it. He was like, "Yo, man, I'm sorry. I didn't really like know what it meant right there. I just know my granddad, my grandma, my mom, and my daddy and stuff. They say it a lot, And then I kind of, just picked it up from them, and I thought it was okay and blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, whatever. You can't really help where you grew up at. Just don't, just like say that in front of like black people and stuff like that. So anyway, that happened, and now I was like my real first official time, dealing with like being in a racist situation, But like, yeah, I got like a ton of race stories. I ain't finna like go too deep into them. I'm probably just keep one race story every podcast. Okay, so that might be a thing I might do right there. Like just have like a race story, like a racism story. And maybe like another a hood story. Like I don't really know about another. I don't know if I know a hood story right now off the top of my head I can think of. Oh, maybe when like when I first started hanging out with my cousin Bradley. Right, context on Bradley. Bradley's dead. Bradley got shot in the head back in like I would say 2007. But the person who shot him in the head didn't get sentenced to like 2009, I think. So memory kind of a little fuzzy, but like Bradley was just like pretty much like anything you could think of what a hood nigga would do. That's what Bradley did. Bradley sold dope out his grandma's house. Well, it really was his house, but he sold dope out his grandma's house, and shooting dice on the porch every day. Running women in and out the apartment, what I'm saying? I think his girl at the time, I think she was selling it, you know what I'm saying? Not drugs, but selling her pussy and stuff. So she was doing that around town and stuff. And like, I remember the first day I like really officially started hanging out with Bradley. Bradley was like, no, homie wasn't even home. Like, well, no, he was home, but he didn't answer the door. I remember like knocking on homie door. I was like, you know what? I'm just finna see if I hang out with Bradley. My mama told me don't hang out with cousin Bradley, so I'm finna see what's up. All right. So anyway, the person who answered the door was this girl. His old lady. I think she had to be like 37. She was like 37. Bradley was 26, so she was 37. But anyway, she answered the damn door, high out her mind. Like her face had white stuff all over it. So I didn't know it at the time, but like a homegirl was like, dabbling in the cocaine and stuff. So she was like just sniffing it. It's like, and I guess she must just dunked her whole head in the damn bag or something, man. Cause like this woman had like all kinds of white stuff on her face. I thought it was baby powder, so I just kind of brushed off as that. So anyway, she answered the door, and she's like, "Oh, hey, baby, like who you here to see?" She had like a little New Orleans accent and stuff. I think I did that right. Like, yeah, baby, who you here to see? And I was like, "Oh, I'm here to see Bradley and everything." And I remember this like perfectly. Like, she grabbed me, she hugged me, put her fucking titties all in my face, and then she kissed me. And I was like, what the fuck? I mean, like in my mind, that shit literally threw me off, and that shit threw me the fuck off, And then I see, like, I noticed in the background, my cousin, he's like on maybe like in the kitchen, cause like the way the door works, like the kitchen, like you can see like the front door, like through the side of like the kitchen. And he's like he hears her kissing me and stuff. And he's like, "Man, who the fuck is that at my goddamn door?" And then like he comes through, and I'm like, "Oh shit, man, damn." Saying this nigga probably gonna fucking kill me. His old lady just fucking kissed me on the fucking, just kiss me, put his titties all on my fucking face. I'm all panicking and shit. And then next thing you know, he comes up. He was like, "Oh man, nigga, this Chris. Like, Chris, what's up, man? You wanna come on in? Say your mama know you over here?" And I was like, "Man, nah, my mama know I'm over here, but she don't need to know." I'm all like excited, I'm like, shit, his old lady just, did all that to me, I'm like, I don't even think he knew about it. No, I don't think homie ever knew. that she did kind of shit. She did like shit like that all the time too. It was like fucking crazy. Yeah though. But I remember there was like this new girl at school and stuff, and I thought she was like real fine too. Like she was like, I don't know, she was probably like maybe 5'2"-ish. At this time I had to be hitting like 6. I was like 6 something, like maybe like probably 6'0". So I was like 6 something, and the next thing you know, I see your girl, right? And like I see her just sitting on the couch, and I'm like, what you doing here? And it's like, oh, me and my mama, we stay here right now, you know, we staying right here till we get our own place and everything. And I was like, who's your mama? It's like, oh, my mama, the lady who just answered the door. Like that's her right there. And I was like, that's your mama? Like, that's your mama, girl? And I was like, oh, I looked at her, I was like, oh, hell yeah, that's definitely your mom. You look just like it. I was like, damn. I was like, new girl is actually the girl who lives right next door to me. I was just like in awe, like, damn. So I was like really trying to like holler at her at that point, you know. But then, you know, the mom was kind of like, you know, still doing kind of like crazy shit, you know, when no one ain't around. And yeah, though, she was fucking crazy. I'm just gonna leave it at that right there, cause like I actually got a comic book that it's definitely gonna go over when I was a fucking teenager going over shit like that right there. So yeah, you know, that was some hood shit right there. Some hood shit. But yeah, that's what it was. So I'm gonna get into some music shit right quick. So your boy, if you don't know already, is a rapper. I rap with a whole bunch of people. We've been doing it for a good little minute. But due to like circumstances, you know, like life and other things going on, like, you know, projects get pushed back and, you know, people fall out. You know, I fell out with my old bros back in the day, because them niggas didn't want to pay me. Well, I ain't gonna say them. It was one dude in particular that I was like doing stuff for. You know what I'm saying? We cool now, so it's all good. I ain't gotta speak on all that though. But I got like a couple projects coming up. 2 musical projects. One would be Man Made of Ice. That's the one that I'm currently like promoting here and there. Then we have the project after that, which would be I don't even know what to call it. The Darkest of Nights. That's pretty much. All right, well, anyway, let me just go back to the first one. The first one, Man Made of Ice, it's pretty much just like a swag kind of style, kind of vibe, you know. Just killing them with bars, basically, you know. Shit go hard, you know what I mean? I love it. I got some dope ass shit on there. I know I'm like, bruh, I just need to like get the promotions right. Talk with my manager, you know what I'm saying? get it all nice and pressed. Make it hot, super hot fire, bro. But yeah, I got that one. And then The Darkest of Nights, that's pretty much just my party album right there. That's like what I was like doing back in college, back from like 2000, damn, what the fuck I went to college? 2011, I wanna say? Yeah, 2011 through 2014. Yeah, that's when I met my wife. So, yeah. So, that's talking about that time right there. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some musical projects. Shoot, I think I might go ahead and cut this whole short. Go ahead and get off and stuff. So, I just want to leave everybody on some positive notes. So, I don't know what anybody's on here listening going through. I just know that no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, you cannot let someone take your light. Don't let someone put you in the dark now. You know what I'm saying? They'll leave you in the dark if you let them. So you have to be the one who cuts the lights back on. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, people you love. It could be your girl, your boyfriend, whatever. It could be your freaking family, your mom and your dad, you know. I mean, my dad, when he was alive, he used to like, I wouldn't say put me down or whatever, but he would just say like some negative stuff. He was like in a very negative mind state before he died. He was like real sick and stuff. So, you know, he had damn, what's it called? Oh, he had kidney failure. He was on dialysis. So he was dealing with that every 3 days a week. He had to go get his blood drawn and stuff. and refilter. So yeah, he was dealing with that. But you know what I'm saying? But everybody got a reason to do what they do, right? But I feel like it's my job to not let that take my light away. So, like I said, you know, whatever's going on in your lives, you know what I'm saying, just try your best to keep the lights on, keep the lights shining. And if anybody want to talk, just hit me up in the comments, man. You know, I'm always willing to talk to anybody, you know. You know, just have a nice friendly conversation, you know. Tell me what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Anybody needs any artwork, you know, hit your boy up. I do great work, phenomenal work at a nice price. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, I work with you unless you really just trying to get something for free. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's like a price height and a price cap that I ain't finna go under. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can't do shit for free, nigga. So, you know, hit me. If you go hit me up, be expected to pay. So, all I gotta say about that. But anyway, this is Hatchicist signing out. You know what I mean? Hashing it out with Hatchicist. First episode complete. It's done. I hope y'all have a great day. May the Lord bless. Peace be with you. And I'm out.